I'm Gareth Mathis from Surrey Amphibian Reptile Group, and I'm helping Robin from the Ark Trust to check the orchard for small mammals and adders. Right, so today we're doing some small mammal surveys with these Longworth traps, and these are set by pushing the front bit in. Oh, wrong way round. Pushing it together and then just pushing the door up, and then a little small mammal comes along, scurries along and hits the trap door at the back, and then it goes shut. So we've put out 25 of these in the orchard today. Unfortunately we've only had one wood mouse in them, but we found other evidence of small mammals, and we found the nuts under tins. So we believe we've also seen bank voles under the tins. And the reason why we're doing this is because in this orchard there are adders, and we've got a merry band of surveyors who are helping us to look for the adders and the small mammals.
Good morning, my name's Howard Innes. I'm a trustee for the Amphibian and Reptile Conservation Trust. This morning we're in Petersfield, which is down in Hampshire, and we're looking at an old deserted and somewhat derelict orchard where adders have been seen and have been known to breed in the last year or so. So we're here in the spring and we're doing a couple of things. First of all, we're looking at the orchard, which is right here, to see whether we can find any adders. We've also been looking at some Longworth traps to see what the small mammal population's like, and we have trapped overnight a wood mouse, although the temperatures last night were quite cold, so it's likely that there was less mammal activity than we'd been hoping for. And what we're hoping to do later on in the day is to look along the hedgerows which lead to an area of open woodland.
Hello, today this is my orchard. My name is Ben and I'm 12 years old. Today we have come down with Robin and his crew to survey the orchard, this is my orchard, which we saw 15 adders last year, and hopefully we're hoping to see some today, and this is the first week that they've come out of hibernation. We've also set some mammal traps out and to see what they've been feeding on. We know that there's wood mice, field voles and shrews, so that's a good variety of prey for the adders. There also behind me is their hibernaculum, which they've been hibernating in over the winter, and in these old apple trees this is where they've been basking out, and they had about 10 young last year, so this is quite a nice spot for them. Although it's very small, we do like it here, they do like it here. Also, we would like to know where the males have been, because we can't find any males, but hopefully they're up in the woods just in front of me, in which we are going to survey today.
finished a fabulous lunch, and it just made me think actually that we need to eat quite regularly to maintain our body temperature predominantly, and in fact 80% of what we eat goes on maintaining our body temperature. And that's very different from the reptiles that we've been looking for this morning. We've been looking for adders this morning, and it's highly likely that an adder will only eat up to about 10 full-size meals during the course of an active season. And by a full-size meal I mean something like an adult rodent or perhaps an adult common lizard. And the reason for that is of course because they're cold-blooded, so they don't need to use quite so much energy to maintain their body temperature, certainly in comparison to mammals, which, as I say, use something like 80% of their food intake to maintain the body temperature. And the consequence of that is that a very high proportion during a growth period of a snake, a very high proportion of what it eats actually goes on helping it to put on weight and to grow. And that again is very different to us as mammals, because if we grew to the size of what we ate, we would be a lot bigger than we are now.
Behind them is the farmer's field, about 10 acres. The group of 4, 6 or 7 households of 4, and they've kept it as a sort of, they've got barn owls, they've got a pond.
I just wanted to say thank you very much to everybody for turning out today and what's been probably the record-breaking attendance figure for an Ark and Sarg event in the last couple of years, which is quite incredible. I'm sure you'll all agree that this is a wonderful, wonderful place, and it may well have not yielded its secrets today, but I think it's certainly whetted my appetite.
We'll come back next week.
Absolutely. And if our appetite hasn't been whetted by the potential